Welcome to today's video. This series will review the fossil watches that I have in my collection. I generally don't have a lot of fossil watches in my collection. I'm trying to build the collection. I have maybe 14-15 fossil watches in my collection. To start off, we will start with my favorite watch in the collection. This is the Fossil Twist, series number 1099. As you can see, it's a very pretty watch. First of all, leather straps, so it has a black dial plus golden details on the interior. What I love about this watch is the multi-facet ways it operates. It has so many functions. First of all, it has an open mechanism. You can see the movement on the inside. But then again, just like any other watch, this is an automatic movement watch, but the second dial is over the end here. So the screen is a bit cramped, if I'm being honest, but then again it brings the beauty in it, because it tells you the date here, it tells you the day of the week here, and then it tells you the equivalent of in terms of the time, in terms of 24 hours. So basically that is in general what the watch does. It is a 40mm size watch. It's a pretty watch. As you can see the back, it's called the Fossil Twist. As I explained, it has a lot of functions. Again, you can see the mechanism on the inside. This is a self-winding automatic. So by self-winding, it means once the watch is in motion, the watch will start to move. It has something I like about this watch. Again, the leather straps are perfect. Not the original straps, as I had mentioned previously, and I've insisted on my videos that I prefer my watches being in leather straps. Well, because of my wrist don't do well with the stainless steel or any other form of straps, so that's why I prefer the leather strap. So this is an introduction to the Fossil collection. This is my favorite watch in the collection. We move on to the other Fossil that I have in the collection. This is the Fossil CH2569. Again, it is a chrono. The other watch, the one that I've reviewed, is not a chrono, but this is a chrono. It's a simple quartz movement. As you can see, it has a silver finish and a white dial with the black details on the hands. Now the mix of colors here again just makes it look like a really good watch. I would admit, so it's a really good watch. It's a day display watch. It's a size around 42 mm. Again, just the normal finish of Fossil, nothing special. The details of the watch, the serial number, the model number, all are contained in the watch. So it being maybe the third or the fourth most favorite Fossil I have in the collection, I tend to like it because of the awkward shape it has. It's not really rounded per se. It's sort of square on the top, but on the side is, you would see, no, it's round on the top, but you'd see on the edges there are these touches of it being squared. So it has a very confusing look. I love it. You know, just how it can fit in your wrist perfectly. It's not so heavy on your wrist. Again, the display of the time, very simple display. It's a beautiful timepiece. Let me bring it closer to the camera. So I have had this watch maybe for 8 months now. I've not really worn it that long, to be honest, because again, as I said, I don't have a lot of Fossil watches, and I've not really been a fan of Fossil watches, so that's why maybe I don't put them on. But looking at this watch now, I ask myself questions: why have I not been really wearing this watch? Because it's a perfect watch. Anyway, it's part of the collection. Again, the engraving on the numbers, quite solid numbers, big numbers. You'd see the even numbers are well elaborated: the 2, the 4, the 6, the 8, the 10, and the 12. These are quite elaborated. Again, the chronograph, how they are labeled, looks nice. You just think that it's worth the money that I bought it for. I have no regrets how much money I paid for it, not so much, but it's really a watch that I like. Maybe my top 5 Fossil in the collection. This is my second best Fossil in the collection. I will explain to you why. Number 1, I love the look. The look just sold it for me because it's a pretty watch with a solid finish. This metallic finish on the top, and then you can see the glass is raised. The mechanism that is holding the glass is raised. Sort of just makes it look like a rugged watch, a masculine watch. First of all, before I even tell you the size, just have a look at it. It is a chrono. The dials glow in the night. They have this greenish or yellowish type of finish. The camera will not really put it clear for you to see. But basically, everything about this watch is solid. The crowns are solid. The dials look solid. The glass is solid. And again, the straps. These are the original straps. They have a binding at where they attach to the watch. This just tells you that it is meant to be a masculine watch. You can see, have a look. So it is the Fossil Jack JR1255 model. It is a 48mm watch. By 48 means it's a bit chunky. It has a case thickness of around 13mm. That's having a quartz movement. It is a chrono. It's a date display. As I mentioned, it is my second favorite because of the ruggedness and because of the look. If you look at how the integration of the colors has been made, the black plus the touches of yellowish green here and there, the finish on the attachment of the strap, all that just makes me love this watch. This is one that I've worn so very many times. I think the only thing that I regret is that I lost my, what do I call this? I lost the strap hold. As I said, I lost the strap holdings. That's why I replaced. They are not the original ones, but since it's a watch that I like wearing a lot, I had to go out of my way to just get something to hold on because I can't change the straps. As you can see, it has the engraving of Fossil. So I try to source for others. It's difficult to come by this because it's a 2014 watch, and I think it's out of production. I'm hoping that whoever watches this video and they know where I can get this strap, feel free to just comment and let me know, because it's one that I will love to keep and protect for a long time. Another of the favorite in the collection is this Fossil. Again, you will see the theme. These colors are quite close to the previous watch that I've reviewed. The touch of black here and there, the touch of, should I call it yellowish green. So again, it's a chrono. It's a date display. Glows in the dark. The glass, the dome finish on the glass is quite noticeable. And then the brushed silver finish. Again, the leather straps. These are theme around all my Fossil watches. I only have two that do not have the leather straps. You will see them. So this is just one that I love. The chrono functions well. The only thing that annoys me is the crown to adjust the time. It's a bit slippery. The design was not meant to have the grooving around it, so it takes you a lot of time to wind so that you adjust the time. But other than that, I love it. I will not see it leaving the collection. This is a keeper. The straps, again, original straps. Never changed them from when I bought them. So this is another one in the collection. I love it. This another Fossil I have in the collection. I would have said these are my favorite. This is the favorite design from the Fossil because I have three of the same watches. Not same in terms of anything else. The functionality is the same. The model is the same, but the color, the dial colors are what is different in this watch. So I have three versions of this watch. I'll review them concurrently. So this is a very simple watch. It's a chronograph. It's a case size of 44mm. It tells you the time in 24 hours. Simple chronograph, quartz movement. It has this golden or brownish or copperish finish on the crown. Again, the straps are a leather to stick with. So this is the grand Fossil. The model number is FS5061. So as I said, I have three versions of this watch. Why I love it, number one, is how they alternate the color coding on the dial. For this one, you would see that there's a darker finish, darker brown finish on this inside, then the darker blue, and then the watch itself has a black finish on the top, and then the straps are blue. So the blend of colors would. This is the one that I bought, the second one. I'll show you the one that I bought first. But is among the faucets that I like. I would not say they are my favorite, but because again I bought 3, I cannot deny that I love the aesthetics of them. I love the look. That's the reason why I bought 3. So I'll just move on to the 2. So this is the other version of the watch. Now this one is black. This one has a black finish all through, black, and then the white numbering on the Roman numbers. The second, the minute and the hour hand are also having touches of white here and there, but this one has a fabric, or it's a canvas type of strap, not the leather one. This is also a very good strap. I would easily change any leather to this because it's a very, very comfortable one, especially on the days that it's quite hot or it's cold. It suits any weather. Basically, that's what I'm saying. So, but this is also a very beautiful watch in the Fossil collection. I will not say anything much in terms of functionality because they're the same. Same chronograph movement, same quartz movement, and then the grooving on the crown just makes it a bit. I hope you can see it. Let me just zoom in. There's a good grooving on the crown. The chronograph is smooth, no issues at all. This is also another one that I wear a lot because it doesn't demand a lot of things. Again, simple watch, not that expensive. They are all around $180, which I would consider fair enough for the kind of functionality this watch serves. So the last one in this collection, this is again, you would think it's black. It's not black. This is brown. It's a very dark type of brown. Again, the white is not the same as the one that I reviewed before. The camera will show it as white. That is not white. This is cream, including the numbering on the Roman is also cream. And then the minute, second, and the chronograph hands are in golden touches. So just buying a variety of them just to compare notes and think this is more beautiful than the other, but if you don't like this color, you remember you have another one. So just having that choice in the collection. I know I should have done better in terms of building my Fossil collection because I presume they have a lot of watches outside there. I just started buying them not more than a year and a half ago, so not really much build into that area. I would think that I can do better in building my Fossil collection, but those are the 3 that are quite identical in everything, functionality apart from the looks, just the aesthetics. Again, the leather on this one, very smooth, suits my wrist so well. This is another one in the collection, but this one is a Fossil BQ1244. So it's quite blue. The theme with my Fossils, if it's not black, it's blue. I love the blue, especially the straps. Sorry about that. So this is sort of has a blue finish. Has a blue dial with the white numbering, but is in a place of bother right now. I think because I've not worn it for a long time, it's misbehaving because when I try to start the watch, I think maybe the battery could have gone low, but I think it has a mechanical problem. I don't remember me dropping it down, but it's part of the collection now. It is a 44mm watch. It's a chronograph. It is a date display. Again, I love the finish of the forces on the back. Smooth case on the back, no engraving on the back, and then you just find that it's smooth on your hands, doesn't leave a lot of pressure on your wrist when you put it on. Again, the straps, these are not original. I would not like that these are the original, but I bought it off the second-hand market, and I thought when I was sent the picture of the watch when it was available, I just decided that I will take it. It has a 13mm case thickness, and other than that, I think Fossil are a good watchmaker. Just make watches simple, not much complication. I think apart from one hybrid that I have, most of their watches I think are very simple, quite adaptable to any kind of situation. Could be official, could be casual, could be sporty if you want to, because of the chronograph obviously. So just watches I think I should do better. I don't know much about the brand, to be honest, but as I'm going by with the watches I have in the collection, I think I'll build my knowledge in these watches. The last 2 I have already reviewed partly in other videos. Let me wipe this one down. So this watch I reviewed in my video of the 10 most essential watches you should have as a collector. I used this one to describe the retro style watches that every collector should have. So mine is from the Fossil collection. I have ordered from the Casio, as I had mentioned in one of my videos. I'm waiting for them to arrive. I love this one. I would not trade it for anything because of the uniqueness, especially for the strap. It has this dark finish, simple on your hand. It's quite light. Because I had reviewed it, I will not add anything much to this watch. But basically, any retro, you know that just tells you the time. It has the backlit, tells you the date of the week, tells you can do your stopwatch. It can have your alarms on. I mean, it's multi-purpose. It can be used anywhere. You can use it in the dark because of the glow of the backlight. So other than that, I have nothing much to add on this watch. It's part of the Fossil collection. I bought it new. This is one of the Fossil watches that I bought new, so I have the papers, I have everything about it. So because I had reviewed it, I'll just try to end there and not give much description about the watch. Also, this one, I had reviewed it in the essential watches as part of having a mix of hybrid and the conventional type of watches that we are used to. So this is a hybrid. It tells you the time, but again, you have to connect it to an app on your smartphone to be able to enjoy additional features, including now counting your steps, including now using the functionality of the crown and these two other buttons to be able maybe to pause music, take a photo, whether you've paired it with your phone. I mean, you could customize how you want it to be used. This has a lot of functionality. Again, you can customize it to have an alarm on, but basically you can leave it on as it is and it will tell you the time. But when setting it, you have to obviously pair it to be able to now set it and have the time correct, where the time zone you are according to where your phone or your smartwatch or where your tablet is. I would say a smart device because it connects with any device that can download an app. So that's basically it. I like the wide view display on it, the clarity of the numbers, just the 12, 3 and the 9, and then the white finish against the black dial. This is a watch that I wear a lot, but basically because of the nature of how the battery runs down, you tend to find that it's gone down on battery because you can only tell the status of the battery when you pair it with your phone. Then you'll know that you have maybe 80% of battery left, like that. And as I mentioned in my video, replacing the battery ain't cheap because these batteries are a bit expensive, to be honest. So that's why I tend to wear it just to enjoy while the battery is there, because there's no need for me to leave it behind and not wear it, and the battery will still run low whether you use it or not. It's not like the other watches, you'll pull the crown and maybe reduce the time that your watch is moving, but this one runs all the time. When your phone is close to it, when it's already paired, it will pair. You just receive a notification from your phone that it's already paired to the watch, but it doesn't interrupt your normal calling schedule. It's not like it will try to receive calls or do any other function unless you've customized it to do the same. So this is the last one that I have in the collection of Fossil. And as a tradition in my reviews, we always tend to see as a bonus, just to see what watches I have for the day today. So I have this watch that basically is it's also an open mechanic watch. It has it's an automatic movement. You would see the movement from the front side, not the back. The back is also glass, but you will not see the movement. The movement is mostly enjoyed from the front. It has just a bit of normal functionality, no date display, but where it amazes me now is where the second hand is placed. You see the second hand counter is here. It moves smoothly. It's a sweeping automatic movement. Small display from the secondary is easily for you to overlook it and not realize that it's there, but basically it passes in the surface of the mechanism, just how it's well arranged. So this is a bonus from the watches that I had today. As I mentioned again, these are watches that we will review individually and tell you what they are, but today we were just touching on our Fossil collection. Thank you for watching. Thank you for the new subscribers on the channel, and thank you for enjoying our shorts on YouTube. As we mentioned, we're also on TikTok, time.up. So that is TIMED.UP. That is where we are at TikTok. So you can also come in and see how we do other videos for TikTok, but these longer videos will continue coming on YouTube, and we'll also try to put a short video every day on YouTube. Thank you for watching, and bye-bye.